what did you see out of Gil tonight?
I think just struggling a little bit with, kind of the shape of his fastball, the release point of it. Some were good where he'd pop and had the carry in the zone. Others he was kind of cutting or pulling a little bit. So just having a hard time, I think, just owning his delivery.
It's sort of a repetitive type question with him, but those things that you just mentioned, could just being tired at this point in the season have anything to do with those things?
I mean, of course, that's the question. So, we'll see. He seems to be in a really good physical place. He's a young pitcher, that hasn't pitched for a couple years. Like, there's bumps along the way. It's not always just because, we want to talk about this innings thing and all that. Sure, that could become an issue. That could be a fair point. But I think tonight was more about just being, again, a little bit out of whack mechanically, and therefore he lacked the consistency in his fastball shape and the command of it and how it was coming out of his hand.
You mentioned the delivery, the workload issue keeps coming up again. How much is it just the league adjusting to a guy that they now have more going on?
Yeah, that's part of it, but I don't think he threw the ball great tonight. I think he struggled with, how his fastball typically, plays and where he gets it to and how he throws it. So I think that was off more than anything. And obviously we're facing a really hot-hitting team right now. But I think it was more about just, not being just as obviously as good as we've seen. And I think a lot of that's delivery related.
Aaron, aside from Judge, obviously, who had a big series, and what's the frustration like with you guys just trying to get some of that offense going? You left some guys on base earlier.
Yeah. I mean, that's happened to us a little bit here. Obviously, the last two nights, I think we load the bases in the first inning, and they get out of it unscathed. So, that's always frustrating when it happens, but, not really allowed to be frustrated. We got a big series coming up, and, it's not going to be perfect all the time, and you got to embrace, the hard part of it too, and we will.
Looks like DJ's having better swings, man.
Yeah, I thought he got off a few good swings tonight, so that was good to see. Obviously the base hit the left, smoked another ball to center, so hopefully, he's making some progress there.
And Verdugo as well, his last two at-bats.
Yeah, I mean, obviously it's been a struggle for Doogie too this week, and for him to get two really good swings off the lefty there, the second to last at bat, and then throwing up the middle there, his last at bat. Hopefully something that gets, because he's such a key part of our lineup. He is, especially we go in and we face these right-handed pitchers now. He's the guy that's hitting behind Judge. And his at bats are big, and he's hit a little bit of a rough patch, but that's what it is. It's a rough patch, and he's too good a hitter to not come out of it. And hopefully tonight's the start of that.
Just the one positive was Judge hitting 30 home runs before July, yet he's done it for the second time.
Yeah, it's remarkable. I mean, just more great at-bats tonight by him. You kind of running out of adjectives and superlatives and, what have you. I mean, it's amazing what he's doing.
These games mean a lot to the fans. Does 2 losses to the Mets sting anymore to you?
No, it sucks. I mean, you don't like getting your teeth kicked in. It's been a crappy 2 weeks for us, but it's part of it. We know it's coming. Adversity's going to hit you. We got hit with a little bit right now. We have all the right pieces in there. It's had a light shined on some things, and we need to get better at things, and we need to get it going. But full confidence that we will. We're just in a little bit of a rough patch right now, and get an opportunity to turn it around tomorrow.
Was Aaron upset when he didn't get that last at bat? It looked like he was a little upset when you took him out there at the end.
No, I think he was okay. Yeah.